Oh, that's not good. That's a good way to start it. By knocking stuff over. Well, hello everyone. I guess we should start. It is Monday. It is live stream time. Flynn doing his best to think he can roast me. But I've heard a lot worse, Flynn. I've heard a lot worse. So welcome everyone that's early. All these guys in chat right here. Thank you for being early. And hello. Haha, he started a minute early. Just for you, Flynn. Just for you. Ad. Yep, you gotta watch the ad. Gotta watch that. I mean, you can get YouTube Red and not have any ads. But now we will pause for station identification. We'll give it 15 seconds. Subtitles. What are you talking about? I don't do subtitles. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Alright, so my program has crashed twice already in the last 15 minutes, so let's hope we can make it a full hour here. Red-tail catfish, remember me? Probably no again. I remember your channel name, the Red-tail catfish. Aquatic Moss says, hi Bob, and probably bye Bob. I have 2% battery, probably 1% by now. Fish and Shrimp by Rich, hello. Woots, yep, Woots. So, what's going on? Anyone get anything fun this weekend? Most of you know I got a terrarium. That's pretty cool. Trying to decide what to put in it now. It's a little bit small, so I don't have a lot of options. But maybe one or two dart frogs, maybe a pair of thumbnail dart frogs. That's what I'm going for. There was a bigger terrarium. I should have got the bigger one, but I don't think it would have fit in my broken down car. Why do we have subtitles at your left shoulder? At my left shoulder? Probably because you clicked the subtitle button in YouTube. That's what I'm guessing. Toots Fish Forum is writing a stupid essay for English class about freaking Shakespeare. Like, that guy is dumb. No one even knows his last name. And who names their kid Shakespeare? You should put that in your report, Flynn. Just put that in your report. It is pound fish. Pound fish. Charles says, I got 4 juvenile tank raised, those or the zebra car. I've been searching for tank raised ones for so long now, and I found them in a fish store in Connecticut. That's pretty random, but awesome. Now I have to Google them. You're gonna have to go. Oh, no, no, stop. Stop. There we go. Ah, oh, okay. Stop moving. There we go, I got it. Let's see what this looks like. Hey, those are pretty neat. They look grumpy. My kind of fish. I'm going to go to Sierra Fish and Pets soon to get corals, plants, and an auto cat for my puffer tank. They don't mind them, and I forgot, as well as clownfish food and some other meds. Any plant ideas? I've never been to Sierra Fish and Pets, so I don't know what their plant selection is like at all. At all. Joel is here. Hello. Nisi, hello. Daryl Deemer, hello. I'm homeschooled, so I get to write about whatever. Which is mostly fish. Well, at least you get to write about what you enjoy. Fishy Fish, Corey McElroy. What? Hey, Cole, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Always good to see you. What are your favorite Cory? My favorite Cory that I own are the Corydoras lortoensis. Lortoensis. Exactly like it sounds. My favorite Cory that I've never owned and probably will never own is the CW111. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Get a big backyard toad. Oh, it's way too small for that. It's only 12 inches by 12 inches, and a couple, like 3 inches are lost because of the background. So not a lot of options. I'm just going to get like a pair of thumbnail dart frogs. Should be good. Maybe breed them. We'll see. Barbara says, I bought myself a mid-priced micro lens for my SLR camera for Mother's Day. Well, that sounds awesome. What's your favorite type of fish that you own? I'm sure someone in chat can answer that. Who's going to be the first to answer it this week? My largemouth bass spawned a few days ago. Cool. William Shakespeare. Shakespeare is his last name. Yeah, that is correct. But he's Canadian. I don't think they know those things up there. They have basically anything you could dream of. Really? It's that big of a store? I don't know. I'm kind of on the basic side when it comes to plants. Just give me a Nubius, give me Crips, give me Java Fern, and I am just happy. Ooh, Gabriel was the first one. Gabriel with the first one. But yes, my favorite fish type is rainbow fish. Definitely rainbow fish. Ooh, better. It is like 1,000 degrees in here today. It sucks. I think I'm gonna blow through my beverage in probably 10 minutes. I hate angels. They always attack my small fishes. Yeah, angels can be pretty pissed off sometimes. Luckily, my angelfish are fine, but I don't really have them with small fish. I have them with rainbow fish and yellow labs of all things, and a puffer. But the yellow labs are going away this weekend. What else is going away this weekend? I have a lot of fry that are going away this weekend. My Neolamprologus Trets are going away. The fry are going away this weekend. My Lions Cove Afra fry are going away. That might be all that's going away this weekend. I told like everybody I know to subscribe to so you're welcome. How many people do you know? You're homeschooled, so you probably don't know anyone. I'm just kidding, Gabriel. Thank you. Goodbye, Microsteen. Yeah, well, it was Goodbye, Microsteen a long, long time ago. There's no way to know which one. That's my favorite too, but how about favorite type of rainbow? I can't pick one. One of my favorites are the Parkinsoni, but I don't think I could pick like just one favorite. It's a huge tank of tanks, and I am the same way. I have my Beta sorority, and it only has Amazon swords. I'm thinking of getting a carpeting plant or something for that tank. Yeah, I can't do Amazon swords because all my tanks have at least one bristlenose pleco in it. So, I tried to do Amazon swords in my dirted tank, but the dirted tank's pretty much tore down at this point. Other than that, I can't do swords. I have too many bristlenose plecos. If the sky is blue, I don't think the sky is blue technically, and roses are red and water is blue and roasted peppers are black, what color is a pig? What are you talking about? I just know the color of bacon. Do you know how to raise Cory fry? I've never done it. I have not specifically bred Corys. I've had them breed and had a couple like survive. But as far as like specifically breeding them, I don't do it. But if I did do it, I would just use Rapashi. It's pretty much the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. The Red-tailed Catfish says, I wish I could give you a super chat. Yeah, me too. Do you have rainbows in this background? Yeah, there's rainbow fish in here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And more, but it's hard. Oh, it just reset. I think I should be concerned, but I'm not. What did I miss? Oh, I have bristlenose plecos in the sorority and I've never had a problem. Yeah, as long as you feed them well, you should be okay. I'm not saying I don't feed mine well, but I don't know. I just haven't had good luck with it. Bristlenose plecos seem to leave Kleiner bar swords alone if you want to try those. Nice red color on them as well. Have I tried those? I don't know if I've tried those or not. I don't know. I would love to have like a big swordtail planted tank. Swordtail. Anyways, I would love to have a big planted sword tank, but I don't know that that's ever going to happen. In my 125, I had gigantic swordtails. I keep saying swordtails. Like 3 years ago, that actually grew like a foot out of the tank. That was pretty crazy. I think I should be concerned. Oh, my sister just got a couple of Bozeman rainbow fish yesterday to go in her 55-gallon. Your video gave us inspiration. Thanks, bud. That is awesome. Chromio swag. Chromo swag. Chromio swag. Whatever. I'm glad you got rainbow fish. If there's one thing that me being on YouTube has done, I hope it's to help spread awareness of rainbow fish. Your Pleco loves Aponigeton. Wow. I've actually never heard that before, Carla. Bite marks in my guppy's tails. It's a guppy only tank. What are they biting? Not enough food or space. If it's females, it's the males trying to spawn. Woot woot. Yep. Gaddis Aquarium and Reptiles. What's up, fishy people? What's going on, buddy? Okay, problem I find with the kleiner bars is they send shoots to the bottom literally all the time. Bloom stems all over the tank if I don't trim them back. I have that problem with a lot of sword plants. Like I said, the one time I actually kept them in my 125, they were always shooting out those runners. Bob, do you like country song, and if so, who's your favorite artist? Out of the trillions of country songs out there, I probably like 8. And that might be overestimating. So does that answer your question? What else we got going on here? How many people do we got? Are you guys liking? Make sure to like. Don't forget to like. Oops. This is why I don't change things. Corvus Oskin is here. What's up, buddy? Just got back from Germany. Pretty sweet. Looking forward to those videos. Bob Kaler is here. Hello. Sunia says, how was the Reptile Expo? The Reptile Expo, honestly, was a big disappointment. There was a lot of crap that happened. Well, not a lot. Just one thing. So you guys know my car has been broken for a long time. I haven't driven it at all this year. I finally had it worked on, and I was like, hey, let me drive it to the Reptile Expo that's like an hour away, because that seems smart. But, you know, you assume it's fixed. Jimmy and I are on the highway, and then I just instantly lose all pressure in my clutch. So that was pretty awesome. It's like it's a 2-lane, you know, one lane going each way highway, so everyone's rushing past you at 900 miles an hour, and there's like no shoulder. So that was fun. But we managed to, it broke like 2 miles away from the expo, and I was like, screw it, we're going now. There's no point to turn back. So we did go, and this is the first time I've been to this specific reptile expo. And I knew it would be small, but I didn't think it would be this small. And I specifically was going for hardscape. I wanted some large pieces of wood, and there just wasn't there. So I have my 4-foot screen terrarium for my carpet python, and I wanted wood that was like 4 feet tall. So really long pieces of wood or cork bark or basically anything I can throw in there. And they didn't really have anything. So there's another reptile expo towards the end of the year, which is bigger and brings in a lot of the national vendors. And I went there last year, and they have like just totes and totes full of wood. So hopefully I'll get it then. But I did get a pretty sweet terrarium, so that's cool. But yeah, so other than the car thing, you know, the car's broken again, so that's pretty awesome. But you know, what are you gonna do? Best way to keep school fish schooling: fully feed or underfeed? I don't know that feeding has anything to do with it. Schooling fish, I know my schooling fish always school after a water change, always, and then they always school when the lights go out. So you could try, I mean, fish school to make them, you know, they have strength in numbers. Maybe put like a bigger fish in there, make sure it's peaceful, but they don't know it's peaceful. Maybe that'll cause them to school. I don't know. Hitchhike, woo, you should have used your celebrity to snag a free ride. Yeah, I'm a big celebrity. So actually, I mean, I lost all pressure in the clutch, right? Which means we couldn't put it in gear. But if I like just really crammed it into first gear, then it would eventually like start to roll. And so we literally like rolled to the reptile expo on the side. We were on the side of the road with the flashers, like rolling to the reptile expo. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. What are my thoughts on aquaponics? I hope to try it this summer. We'll see. If you have a large fish in the tank that can't eat the schoolers, that can work. Hey, look at that. That's what I just said. I know I knew something about fish. Is Mopani wood good for plecos? I got some for my plecos at Petco. Just wanted to make sure. I've never ever used Mopani wood. I know you might get that like white fungus for a couple months, but otherwise, I know of other people that have used it, but I've never used it. Just popped in to drop you a like. Have a good one. Well, thank you. I appreciate the like. Is the fish tank and fish behind you real? Yep, those are real fish. The fish tank no longer exists, but that at one point was. CM Harper says, you're a celebrity to me. If I met you, I would most likely have a panic attack. I don't know about that. I will be at the Greater Seattle Aquarium Society club meeting next month because Gary Lang will be there, and I'm not going to miss that. The king of rainbow fish. He's not bringing any rainbow fish that I want, though, which is kind of unfortunate. But otherwise, it should be a lot of fun. Always like hearing about rainbow fish. Would you keep an arowana? Nope. Bob's more famous than his favorite actor. That might be true. That might be true. It's not true, but I'm busy on my biggest dream tank. What is your biggest dream tank? Coming to the Toronto show? Probably not. Toronto is very, very far away. Luke says, Gary Lang, the legend. Yep, Gary don't carry. Gary Lang is awesome. He's not what you would expect if you meet him in person. It's pretty funny. Suni says, are you going to the aquatic experience? Yes, absolutely. Even though it is in New Jersey, which is a crap hole, I am still going to go. I would not miss that. Racing's Natural Aquarium, what's up, buddy? It will mess up your parameters. You should remove it as well as other decaying things. Not sure what the question is. Apparently I missed it. Thanks for asking it. But yes, anything that is decaying will most likely lower your pH. So like dying plants or leaves that have fallen off and are now decaying in your aquarium, that will lower your pH. Gutted? Huh? Do you like the bearded or dragon puffer best? And to make it fun, which would win in a fight to the death? The bearded puffer, I'm not sure what that is. Do you mean the hairy puffer? If you're talking about the hairy puffer or the dragon puffer, I would say by far the hairy puffer is one of my all-time favorite puffers, and I hope to have one again. Which would win in a fight? Probably the dragon puffer because it's bigger. Someone brought in Gary Lang, True, Wanamensis rainbows at an LFS near me. The store wanted $36 a piece, so I had to pass. Yeah. I don't even think I would pay that much. Well, definitely not now. Speaking of pleasantries, hi Bob, Steenfott Aquatics, hi everybody. Well, hello Mob Guppy. What do you do out of YouTube? I have a full-time job. I have 2 dogs to take care of. So yeah. And go hiking every once in a while. Some other activities. You'll go to New Jersey, but not TO. I meant gutted as I'm gutted you're not coming to the... Oh, I don't think I'm allowed in Canada, so that's the problem. I feel like when I watch your live streams, I always have an animal lay eggs or have babies. Like my pea puffers are starting to act like they want to spawn. Well, that's good. Maybe it's my voice. Bob also rewatches The Office religiously. That is true. As a matter of fact, I am on the series finale. I'll probably watch it tonight. I actually rotate my shows, Charles. I do rotate between like 3 or 4 shows. Ha ha ha, you don't have a job? I don't know what that means, but yeah, I do have a job. What do I do for work? I am in the IT field. I'm in the IT industry. Sorry, you meant Harry Puffer. Yeah, Harry Puffers are, like I said, by far my favorite puffer. They are so cool. And the nice thing about Harry Puffers, even though they're an ambush predator, they still like swim around and they're curious and they check stuff out. My dragon puffer, he doesn't care about crap. He won't move for anything. Yep, that's a problem. We do forgive everyone. Just show up at the border, say you're sorry, and we'll probably let you in. It's getting back in that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about getting out. I'm worried about getting back in. Oh man, do you watch The Westworld? I don't even know what that is, Charles. I don't even know what that is. I mean, obviously you could watch one of the shows that I watch, or guess one of them. Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, you watch... Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have to leave. Goodbye. See you later, red-tailed catfish. My Harry Potter... Let's see. I'm sure I missed some chats in here. You guys are chatting kind of slow. I'm backtracking now. Lumpy Dog is in the house. Hello. Rotting food. Oh, yeah. Rotting food will grow fungus. That's not good. That was one of my words. Where you stole my words, chat. Do you like the bearded? Okay. Oh, no. I'm pretty much up to date here. Jeremy is here. Hello, Sergeant Tank Pets. Sergeant Tank Pets. Dank Tanks is here. Tankiness. To get back in, just bring an official offering, or bring an offering of American bacon. Bottom feeders for a 37. Corridoras. Corridoras. What fish is almost as easy to breed as guppy but lays eggs? That can be with a bristlenose pleco. Well, if it lays eggs, you might or might not have problems with bristlenose plecos. They are algae eaters, but they have been known to take an egg or two. But really, egg layers, huh? I mean, you could do apistos. Apistos, like the cockatoides, are really easy to breed and they're really easy to sell because everyone loves them. And they will actually protect their eggs from plecos. What would you stock in a 70-gallon? Let's see who's going to be the first to answer that question. What would I stock in a 70-gallon tank? I don't know which I want more, the Dragon Puffer or the Red Congo Puffer. I cannot help you on that. Tell them you want to build a wall, and they will... What? They will toss you back in. I don't even know what that means. What? Finally got my 20 crystal black shrimp. Awesome. I'm almost ready to get my shrimp. Finally. I just talked to Rob today about ordering up some shrimp, so... Hopefully that's just 2 weeks away, right? Anyone know where to get large intake sponges? The co-op is always sold out. Are they on Amazon? I've never checked, but... rainbows? Yep, it would be rainbows. Alright, Braheim, I'm out. Have a good night all. See you later, Kyle Stokes. Bob would put in 1 betta. No, that's Corvus. Corvus would put in 1 betta. Didn't he have like a 200-gallon tank with 1 betta fish in it? I'm pretty sure that was a thing at one point. Rainbow Bright. Yep, rainbows, rainbows, rainbows. If you guys ever ask me what I'm gonna put, what would I put in a tank, the answer is always gonna be rainbow fish. Always. What would you in chat recommend for my Bricharde? After 30 days in my aquarium and 3 days starving, he spit out all foods except frozen bloodworms and newly hatched brine shrimp. You could try Rapashi, I mean, or you could just keep feeding bloodworms or live blackworms. You could try freeze-dried foods. I think I could put on a second floor. Okay, I'll do it if you think I can put it on a second floor. I'm not commenting on that at all. I'm not going to be responsible for that. I made my own intake sponge. It's square, but I don't think that matters. No, absolutely not. It does not matter. Jeremy says, I had one betta in a 60 for about 6 months years back. So I'm thinking about doing something kind of cool. Actually, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. You guys wrote it. I'm not even going to say it. But I am thinking about doing something cool. I'm just not going to say what that cool thing is yet. But you can trust me. It'd be pretty cool. You can build quite a guppy mob with a 75-gallon. Yeah, that's true. My 55-gallon is kind of overgrown, although I just took out about 20 guppies this weekend. Can't really tell at all. Say it or else it isn't cool. Nope. No peer pressure. Best meds for nipped fins and tail on a hairy puffer. I'm already using... What fish do you have in with a hairy puffer? That is what I really want to know. What fish do you have with a hairy puffer? Because I have never seen anyone keep fish with a hairy puffer before. Speaking of Corvus, he has one betta in a 200-gallon tank, and he cannot pronounce betta properly. I don't care if you pronounce things right, as long as I know what you're talking about. Like, you can say betta, you can say beta, you can say it however you want, you can say it 100 different ways. Just don't call it like a trout or something, as long as I know what you're talking about. Cheap Chinese sponge filter versus filters that are from local pet store. What's your thoughts on the topic? They're probably made from the same manufacturer. Everything is more expensive at a pet store generally. Especially like a Petco or a PetSmart. If it's not on sale, that crap is expensive. Dank Tanks is correct. I'm sorry. I guess I should have clarified that. Clean water. Nipped fins. Just make sure your water is clean, clean, clean. I like trout. I like trout too. Willie says, what up everyone? What up Willie? What up Willie? I feel like that should be a name. Someone should have that name. What up Willie? Willie? I brought him with the damaged fin. Oh, I bought him with the damaged fins and tail. He is by himself. Oh, I was gonna say, like, man, if you successfully kept fish with a hairy puffer, you'd be like a fish genius. You would be the puffer guru. But if you bought him that way, yeah, just make sure your water is pristine, and he'll rebound no problem. Just obviously keep an eye on him, you know, check on him all the time, make sure it doesn't start getting fungus or anything like that on him. Freshwater seahorse? I've never heard of such a thing. It's betta, not betta, nor betta, nor betta, nor betta, and definitely not betta. Yep. Some of the China ones are unable to have air stones put inside, so the bubbles are large. Yeah, I don't really put... I think I have all of my sponge filters. I think 2 have like the never clogs in them. And I think those 2 are ones that I got from Corey that he was throwing away anyways. It says carrot juice, but carrot is like the 4th ingredient. So I don't know how they can market that as carrot juice. The real question is, Waru pronounced Aru, Waru, or Zaru? I just go with what Joey says. I figure, like, he named his channel after that, so he's probably got to know the correct way to pronounce it. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. Oh, I like your shirt, Bob. I was wondering if someone was going to comment on it. Woo, woo. I haven't worn this shirt in like a year because I lost it. Recently found. Cleaned out the old... Where do you put clothes? Oh, the closet. I cleaned out my closet. Cleaning out my closet. And I found it. I was glad I found it. How'd you do on PUBG Mobile Season 1? I don't know. I know I finished higher than you, though. Does that answer your question? Well, in squads. Only in squads. But I only play squads, so that's all I care about. Yeah, Joey. Sorry, Joey King of DIY. His channel name is Waru Joey. Well, is now King of DIY, but you know what I mean. I stopped buying fish from Petco after they almost killed my betta from ammonia burn in the cup. Yeah, but no one's worse than Walmart. Walmart is the worst. People in class call fish expert and ask me for stocking advice if they can put this with that. Oh, you're the fish expert. Do you know me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I know you from the chat. No, you didn't. I got a plat and 4 squads. I know. But you were only platinum rank 5. So you were like the lowest of the lowest platinum. Check it again, buddy. Out of everyone in my friends list, I was ranked 1. So there you go. You were platinum rank 5 and I was rank 3 or 4. I don't remember. But I was ranked 1 out of everyone on my friends list. So there you go. What fish would I put in a Fluval Spec 3? I wouldn't put fish in it at all. I would just do shrimp. Joey is a Budgie's name. What were the guy's parents thinking of? Budgies? I don't even know what that is. Platinum 4 was my squad rank. Well, whatever it was, I was higher than you. Are you gonna make me show it to you on camera right now? Why don't you just bring it up there, buddy? Huh, tough guy? I assure you, I was way higher than you. Not way higher than you. I think I was like 60 points ahead of you. Joey is a BB kangaroo? A baby kangaroo? Uh-oh, my phone's gonna die. Not rainbows. Yep, I would not put rainbows in a 3-gallon. Overall, I'm still higher ranked. I don't even know what that means. Are you talking about like duos and solos? Why are we talking about PUBG on a Monday stream? That's a Thursday stream topic. If you were on a cool scale, you would break because made of 100% coolness? Wouldn't it have to be over 100%? I mean, just technically, wouldn't it have to be like 101% to break it? I don't know. I don't know. All right, buddy. Can you even see last season? I don't know where to look for last season. I'm ahead of you right now. Does that mean anything? Yeah, I don't know how to check last season. Anyways. Charles Fish Tanks, that's true, but in the UK, a lot of people call their budgies Joey. What the heck is a budgie? What is the best fish for profit? Probably, well, that's going to depend on your area. For me, it's definitely guppies. Keanu Reeves is here. Hey, Big Bob, have you worked with worm line plecos? I have not, but I was looking at those the other day. I was thinking of picking up a few, but wanted to get more info on them first. I have not worked with them, but I think they're really, really cool. One day I will. Hey, nerd gamers, stop with the freaking Snowflake Millennia pretend sport talk. Snowflake Millennials have no business playing this game, I'll tell you that much. I love Gian's budgie. Is that, what is that, like a bird or something? I have no idea what a budgie is. I feel so out of the loop right now. Why don't you guys just say parakeets? God, it's a parakeet. Come on. Come on. A budgie's a bird. It's just a parakeet. Just say parakeet. Man. Gonna make me nerd rage over a bird. Yeah, what's a budgie? Exactly. It's a parakeet. Oh, Carla. Carla answered my question before I even looked it up. Don't know if you remember me asking about angels and severums. The angelfish didn't make it. I took the severum back. I do remember that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, not really a good pairing of fish. But now you can get angelfish. I would definitely take angelfish over severum, but that's just my personal opinion. But definitely sorry they didn't make it. Damien says, quick question for you guys all. When you go to Petco, do you guys price match to online or pay full retail price? Sometimes there are crazy steals online and price matching don't have to wait for shipping. I don't know that you're going to find too many people here that buy fish at Petco. Maybe. I have bought fish at PetSmart. Just rainbow fish, but other than that... because sometimes they're like on sale for like $4 each. So, and I think like Madagascar sometimes are on sale for like $3 each. I'm Canadian, it's a budgie. Any problem with having a bristle nose with some multi-shell dwellers? Yes, it can be. It depends on how tough your specific bristle nose pleco is, because I have done it. I've had an adult male with multis. However, anything else any other type of bristle nose has never survived multis. If they get near their shell, multis are pissed. And if you guys ever watched the documentary on Lake Tanganyika, there are multis like attacking an alligator. So they're like the honey badger of the fish world. They don't care about nothing. My next project is a 500-gallon with 1 betta in it. That would be awesome, as long as it's planted. Petco won't match online price for live animals. Price match, but they don't honor that on live animals. I meant supplies. Supplies. Okay, supplies. I have had I've had PetSmart price match Amazon. Most of the time when I'm getting PetSmart to price match, it's off of their own website. So PetSmart has some pretty crazy sales every once in a while, but they don't like advertise them, or they don't change the price in their store. And so it happens a lot with like dog treats or dog toys, things like that. I always have to pull it up and show it to them on the phone. But yeah, that I do. I love my betta, most personable fish I own. Bettas are pretty awesome. My new favorite fish is my clown knife. You have a clown knife? Interesting. You know how big those get? My dumb friend thinks a fish won't grow in a small tank, so he's going to get a baby gar and put it in a 20-gallon for life. Yeah, your friend does sound pretty dumb. Just saying. They don't honor that on live animals. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely going to kill that fish. You mean croc? Yeah, whatever. But yeah. So, yeah, there are multis attacking it, which is funny. It's just funny to me. I mean, they didn't even know that they're there. They don't even feel them attacking them, but it's still kind of funny. I was thinking about how people with hard water get to call it liquid rock, but us soft water having people don't get a cool name. I have a few candidates: liquid nothing, liquid enigma, or a liquid void. I just call it crappy. That's all I call it. Except I call it crappy on the live stream. I call it something else in real life. I need pancakes or I might die. Yeah, pancakes are pretty good. I need French toast. But I can't have any. I'm cutting out bread for a while. I eat too much bread. I put a clown knife in my guppy tank. Oh, well, at least I have something to eat all the guppies. Like 2 inches long. Now 3 weeks later, he's about 6 inches. Yep. And then in about a month, he's going to be about 4 feet. What about Similis shell dwellers? Are they as aggressive? They are... I would say nothing's as aggressive as a multi, but the next in line, I would put Similis. Bread is great. Yeah, I love bread. That's the problem. The problem is like bread is like half sugar these days. Could I put a Cory with a female betta and 2 African dwarf frogs, or what kind of bottom feeder? Courtney, you need at least a bare minimum of 3 Corys. So if you got 3 Corydoras, if you have the room for it, if your tank's big enough, do 3. I say the minimum is 6, but the internet says the bare minimum is 3. So get 3 of them, and yes, they can go with those. They can go with your betta and your dwarf frogs just fine. Now, they're going to compete for the same food. Your frogs, like if you're using like frozen bloodworms and stuff to feed your frogs, the Corys will eat those. So just keep that in mind. Keanu Reeves says, okay, thanks, brah. Bread is delicious, just don't eat a loaf a day. It's hard not to. Like, when I have French toast, I have like 18 pieces of French toast at once. It's so good. It's so good. Bread is delicious, yep. He's just going with the Oscar once I get rid of the latest convict infestation. Jeez. Low carbing it for a while, getting bikini ready. Not necessarily. I just eat too much bread and then I get tired. Okay, one more. Suggestions on a group of 5 or 6 fish to go in a planted 10 with dwarf gourami and 2 peacock gudgeons. 5 or 6 fish. I would say any schooling fish like tetras or rasboras. I would just find which ones you like the best and just get 6 of them. So just go to your pet store, find 6 tetras that you like, and get them. The ultimate, that's what I have in my Fluval Roma tank. I have a camp filter 85K. Is it possible to keep Frontosa with some small African cichlids in a 75? Frontosa will absolutely outgrow a 75-gallon tank. Bob, is Beachbody ready? No, what? Sound off your tap parameters. My tap water is like RO. It's terrible. Cory cats are awesome. They're so underrated. Yeah, when I first got into fish as a kid, Corys weren't even around. You couldn't even get them in pet stores. At least any of my pet stores. Okay. It's so hot in here. I guess no one else wanted to sound off their tap parameters. Mine's like 6.5 and 0 of everything. It's terrible. No minerals, no nothing. Keanu Reeves says, I got a 55 that I'm going to turn into a Similis tank. Anything else I could put with them besides some sardine cichlids? I mean, I would recommend sardine cichlids, man. Cyprichromis are awesome. They're expensive and hard to find, but they are amazing fish. But yeah, you could do Juliochromis. Pretty much any other Tanganyikan fish would do well. Did you notice it's hot? I'm willing to bet that it's probably at least 102 degrees in this room right now. Straight out of tap, 8.3 pH, around 300 TDS. Mine is like 6 or lower before gassing out for 24 hours, and it goes up to 6.8. KG Cichlids is here. What's up, Kevin? What are your top 3 rainbow fish tank mates? That's easy. Apistogramma, Corydoras, and Plecos. Easy question. What's next? What do you got for me next? Candy says, hey KG. RO out of the tap is better than anything else because it's chargeable. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Strictly because of the fish I like. Like, I really like Lake Tanganyikan fish, so it's terrible for that. I would much rather have like 8 pH and minerals in my water than 6 pH and no minerals. It's absolutely terrible. It's terrible for growing plants. Did you ever get those CW 107? No, I couldn't justify the price. I couldn't. I think they were like, what were they, like $25 or $30 a piece? Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I would pretty much only spend that much money on CW111. And even then, even those are probably going to be like $50 a fish. Not much, just doing planograms at work. In the eyedrop section, planograms are always fun. Not. I hate planograms. Nothing worse than when they come out with a new planogram and you got to spend all day and all night changing crap around. Is that what you do? Is you make planograms and make other people move everything? Planograms, boy, that takes me back. Gabriel uses spring water. I wish I had well water, to be honest. Do you know what a Starry Night cichlid is? Yep, I had one for about 2 days. Really, if you could get CW101 for $100 a piece, that's a good deal. Yeah, I don't think it would be... I definitely don't think they'd be over 100. Turquoise rainbow with cloudy eyes, water, pH 8.1, 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, 5 nitrate, hard water, treated for fungus, bacterial, and parasite, but still cloudy. Advice, it might not go away. But at this point, just make sure your water is pristine. I mean, there's really nothing better than pristine water. I hate vitamin planograms. Oh, man. Good night. Any tips for green Texas? Are you saying good night, or are you staying, or... I've never kept them, so I'm sorry, I got no advice for you. That sounds mean. I hope that didn't sound rude, but that's a fish I've never kept, so I don't like giving advice on fish that I've never kept before. Hope that makes sense. Has anyone had experience with camellinus worms? Oh, I know of some people in the chat here that have. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. I'm an assistant manager at a third-rate drugstore pharmacy. Assistant manager. Assistant to the manager. What is your favorite dinosaur? Probably Petrie. Petrie is my favorite dinosaur. Jeff's aquarium hobby enjoyment, yes. Use levamisol. I use dry powder and levamisol flakes simultaneously. And I'm sure you're going to tell us where we can get that at Angels Plus Direct or Direct Plus Angels or... Susie is here. Hello, Susie. 6.8 pH and a TDS of 230. Assistant to the regional manager. Assistant regional manager. Biker. Triceratops. Is no one getting my Petrie reference? Really? Petrie? Come on. Someone's got to get it. I was watching Corey's interview with Greg Sage of Steenfott Aquatics. Greg is high on box filters. What are your thoughts? They work for him. I don't like them because I just don't like the way they look. Not that sponge filters are any better, but either way, I have nothing bad to say about them. If camellimus worms, Land Before Time, thank you. Well, no one said anything, Gabriel. Jeez. If camellimus worms are identified in one tank, or wait, one tank, should I treat all tanks? I guess that would depend on if you're passing stuff between tanks and tanks, like nets or, you know, like a python. You can buy 100% levamisol at Angels Plus or Gemco. You can buy 92% on Amazon, to name a few places. Always like Ducky. Oh, man. I still qualify as upper management. That is true. That is true. If you could only keep fish over 6 inches, what would you keep? I do believe there are rainbow fish bigger than 6 inches, so there you go. For instance, like the Australian rainbow fish. I had some that were over 6 inches. Back in the day, box filters were the only game going. My first fish tank had an under gravel filter. Levamisol is pretty safe med. 1/4 teaspoon of 100% treats 100 gallons, so it's pretty cheap to treat a lot of tanks. There you go. Grindle worms are awesome. I would have to agree. I've never raised them, but I have fed them. Challenger at Challenger Oscars? Oh, I think I missed some comments. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, Ernest. Okay, how about 1 foot? I do believe there are some rainbow fish over 1 foot as well. And they are called rainbow trout. So that is what I would keep, and then I would eat them for breakfast. Over 6 inches would be tangs. Keanu says, hey, I was cleaning out my Showa swordtail pond and found these little red worms in the bottom that look like live bloodworms. I was wondering if anyone knew what they could be. Probably planaria worms or detritus worms. I wouldn't be too worried about it, to be honest. I have some in one of my 40-gallon tanks, and my quarries just eat them when they find them. After going to the puffer breeder, probably big puffers. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go up and just keep getting bigger and bigger until I say a big fish, it's going to be Mabu puffer for sure. I've never put any worms in. They just show up. That's how it works. Usually from overfeeding. Darn you, 2 feet then. Hey, rainbow fish or rainbow trout get bigger than 2 feet, buddy. But yeah, anyways, Mabu puffer. There's a real answer for you. Not a smart ass answer, a real answer. Oh, yep, got that one. Darn you, 2 feet then. They could be bloodworms. They're the larval stage of whatever that is. Can someone at me? Not me. 2 feet, red-tailed catfish. Bob, I'm going to have to give you a full desadulation. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Captain Savage Aquatics. I was just thinking about you the other day. Hoping you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Steelhead get big. That's true, too. What's the difference between crushed coral and aragonite? Probably wrote that wrong. I don't really know of any difference as far as what they do. I have aragonite and crushed coral, and they both do the exact same thing. Steenfott Aquatics giving us the South Park references. Did I? If I did, I didn't even notice. At Charles Fish Tanks, levamisol flakes. Is that food with levamisol in it? That is correct. That is correct. Yep, you can buy it at Angels Plus, Gemco, and Amazon. And it's probably the best way to treat them, too, in my opinion. I think eating it would be better than just putting it in the water column. That's just one man's opinion, though. Trout fishing is so fun. You are very excited about trout fishing, and you love it too. I wouldn't say that I love it. I haven't been fishing in probably 15 years. Oh, look, Bob, did you read my comment? What's the difference between crushed coral and aragonite? What are you talking about? Problem is, medicated flakes taste bad, so fish can be reluctant to eat them. Can you, like, soak them in garlic? Maybe? Yes, Don Knotts. What are you guys even talking about right now? Fish safe hand soap. Anything that doesn't have antibacterial agents in it, and you should be fine. I went cappy fishing when I finished finals. It's spawning season for them. If you could keep fish from only one region but not rainbow fish, Lake Tanganyika, easily. Easily Lake Tang. Because Lake Tang has a huge variety of fish. Huge variety. Oh, yeah, my beard's still here. I told Priscilla that I shaved off my beard in my live stream on Saturday. So, yep, she fell for it until a bunch of negative Nancys told her that I still had it. Ruined all my fun. What else we got going on here? Not a lot. You guys are slow tonight. Don Knotts was a star in The Incredible Mr. Limpet, a movie before your time. Well, I know who Don Knotts is. I just didn't know why we were talking about him. Flynn's Fish Forum. The farting master of Canada says this because I roasted Bob. This is able to say how much you've helped me and inspired me in this hobby, Bob. Thank you for $5 Canadian. So what is that, around 25 cents, Flynn? Thank you very much, Flynn. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I've inspired you, but hey, we'll have to go to Aquarium Co-op one of these days again. And everybody is allowed to have an opinion. When you coming to Hawaii? I don't know. Maybe this summer sometime. Almost cried. Yeah. People always spoiling the fun. That might actually put Flynn. It might be the Super Chat King tonight. $5? Let's look. Wait. Yeah. You are the Super Chat King so far, Flynn. When you come into North Cal? Probably never. South Park reference. Oh, buddy. Don't call me buddy, guy. Don't call me guy, friend. Okay, what else? Hey, Flinny. Not much. Working at a different place. We don't really talk like that here. Talk like what? I don't know what you're talking about. Lake Tinganee got nothing on the Detroit River. We got gang minnows with attitude. Captain, thank God, brother. I was praying for you. Why? What happened? I hope you're okay, Brian. Bob, you can have any opinion you want as long as it's the same as mine. I have a lot of opinions that really don't coincide with a lot of other people's opinions. 1 + 1 equals Fish Aquatics. What's good, Captain? I don't know why that took me like 3 years to say that. IFG in the house again. We have a celebrity in the house. That's like 2 weeks in a row now. What's up, IFG? Priscilla, the new Super Chat Queen? $5.01 Super Chat. Take that, Canadian boy. Canadians have beady eyes and they say buddy and a lot. All right. IFG says, I'm addicted to fancy plecos. Did you see I got the pleco you got? IFG got the L184 like 2 weeks before I got mine. And yeah, fancy plecos are awesome. If you come to the Big Island, I'll hook you up with a free tour of the island and even give a 4-man Polaris tour. I'm a tour. Oh, ooh. Now I don't know which island we're gonna be going to. It's kind of Jimmy's thing. So we'll talk more about that on Thursday. If you're gonna be around on Thursday. I don't think Jimmy's here right now. Maybe he'll be here on Thursday. Priscilla, I love your intro. IFG, I love your intro. Was it the one that I'm in? Okay, it took me like 5 months to make that intro. Whew. Bob's opinions are in line with a certain person who is a representative of the sovereign state of a country on a planet located on the Milky Way galaxy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm looking for a nice vampire. The vampire, huh? I'm trying to think if I've ever owned. Oh, you know what? I think I have vampires right now. I have so many. I need to look at my list. I have to make a list of all the fish I have so I know what I have. Is that bad? That sounds bad. My favorite by far, vampire plecos. I'm not your buddy guy. I know a vampire slayer is a Buffy. Does Buffy even do anything anymore? My name is Steenfott. All right. You have vamps. See, even you. I was trying to think, like, because I remember moving when I had my 50-gallon low boy, which was my pleco tank. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had vampire plecos in there, and I moved them into my 125. And the problem is now there's so many plecos in my 125. Is like, I saw my L239 for the first time in like a month. That was cool. I really got excited when I saw my L114. The last time I saw that was when I rescaped my 75 gallon, and it was just a little guy. I mean, it was small, and now he's way bigger. So I saw him, I think a week and a half ago, so I was really happy about that. Do they hide from the sunlight a lot? Well, yeah, ha ha ha, but yeah. I need one that doesn't get huge. Just look at any Hypensistrus. If you're looking at fancy plecos, just look at Hypensistrus. I don't think there's any Hypensistrus that get big. Maybe, but none that I can think of right now. And Hypensistrus are easy and they're cool. I have an L blah, 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 blah. That was a joke. Oh, thanks for clarifying. Yep, if you guys come to the Big Island, I can hook you up. My dad's a beach boy. Wait, like your dad's a beach boy? Like he's like in the band? Like, you can do anything that has to do with the ocean. We also have the hookup on Manta Tour and even Lava Tours. I would think Lava Tours are kind of free right now. Isn't lava everywhere? Oh man. Yeah, that's awesome, Keanu. Yeah. Let me I'll try to coordinate that. We'll have to talk later. Anyways, guys, it is dinner time for me. It is 6:01. Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, just look up Hypensistrus. I mean, the pseudos are nice. Only like the stuff that you get at Petco gets really big. If you're not getting plecos at Petco or PetSmart, they're not gonna get big, so you don't gotta worry about it. But anyways, was a fun stream. Who do we got here? We got to thank Flynn. We got to thank Priscilla for the super chats. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if I have anything going on this week, so otherwise I will see everyone Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Whoa, Keanu, whoa. No, don't go. I gotta go. I'm starving. And my dogs. I gotta make my dinner. I gotta make my dog's dinner. So yeah, I gotta go. Oh, hey, Victor. Were you here the whole time? Anyways, I gotta go. Later. See you guys Thursday.